Hi, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Love Dark Moon Priestess here. Back with another love reading for all of my lovers out there. Let's go ahead and jump into, let's get an energy check just to see what's out there for you, who's out there for you, who's still thinking of you, who you may still be thinking of at this time. Happy Aries season to all of my Aries out there, and to those of you who are celebrating someone who's an Aries. Let's get into it. Let's see what messages come out in the spread, okay? Messages for the collective, all 12 signs. Love messages, spirit. All right, the Three of Wands, Sagittarius energy to come out first. Someone could have an objection to something here. Someone could be, it feels like they've seen enough and now they want to come towards you. They want to come forward. Somebody has something to say. Somebody has been observing something when it comes to you. This could be energy of somebody testing out something and them knowing that you are the perfect fit. Um, this could be you, as far as you having feelings for someone specific and ready to move forward with them. Like I said, this is Sagittarius energy. You could be a Sagittarius. This person could be a Sagittarius, or they could share this energy here. We have Judgment. All right. This may be somebody who has just been watching you and judging the way that you, not to say that you love, but the way that you treat people. Or this is you needing to see before you accept somebody back in. Like, you really need to see if they've actually changed. Because I feel like this is somebody who may have unnecessarily been hard on you. Like somebody that's super judgmental, but they don't really have room to be judgmental. Like, you're somebody who you took a lot from someone, or you take a lot from people in general. You know, when I say take a lot, you let a lot slide. You know what I mean? You're not a stickler. You're not somebody that, like, you're not on people's tail about each and every little thing. Like, you're not somebody that's difficult to love, to be friends with, to get along with in general here. So I feel like this is someone who could now, if they don't have you in their presence, that they're seeing how hard that it really is out there, and how much that you really did care for them when it came down to, giving them room to grow is really what this is giving here. Like, you are somebody who you give people room to be themselves. You give them the room to grow, but maybe they did not extend the same offer to you. You know, if there are times where you needed to work on yourself. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so glad this came out. Confirmation. Eight of Pentacles. This literally means work. Like, he's tattooing here, working on something. Tattooing is very hard. I'm not a tattoo artist, but I'm assuming, you have to be precise. This is something that's permanent ink going on somebody's skin. Okay, so you give people room. Like, you understand that life is hard, that there's trials and there's tribulations. So you let people mess up, you give them grace to get back up and try and fix things. But maybe, like, you stop doing that, like I said here, and you separated yourself, and you started working more on your growth. And someone now is getting stuck. They're having to reflect on, just how much of a godsend that you were to them. And like I said, look at this, Five of Pentacles, more confirmation. Now they feel like it's cold. It's a cold world out there. They want to come knock on your door really bad. They want to come ring your doorbell really bad. Like, them and all of their things, them and the people that they chose over you, the places they chose over you, the things that they chose over you did not pay off. Pentacles represent money or earth. It's earth energy, but can represent money and material. You know what I mean? So you really showed them, and so does the Eight of Pentacles. You really showed this energy here, or these energies here, what is really important in the material, as far as the money and the actual things that help us keep our morals and live a sustainable life, you know what I mean, and not a shallow life. So this is someone that's, they're learning hard, they're learning the hard way. You know, they're fighting a lot of unnecessary battles and things that they probably wouldn't have had to put up with had they just done right. You know what I mean? Been a team player on your team, you know, took some of your advice. And you're not somebody that's not teachable or learnable. You know what I mean? Sagittarius energy is a lifelong student. And I feel like that's the energy that maybe you were trying to teach someone or teach people around you. You know, we all have room to continue to learn and to continue to grow. How to love each other, how to treat each other, how to move forward individually, how to move forward collectively, especially here with this Eight of Cups throughout all of our relationships. Okay, so this could be a new relationship coming in for you because you have just passed another test. You know, you understand now, so you are free to move forward to the next level. This person could still be pulling on your energy here, like I said, with the Four of Pentacles, literally somebody pulling on your energy, somebody thinking about you, reminiscing about you, telepathically trying to connect with you is what I'm getting here. And maybe it's working, and people are just randomly pop up on your mind, that 9 times out of 10, that's an energy where they're calling on your energy. They're somewhere thinking about you as well. Doesn't mean you need to pick the phone up and reach back out. You know what I mean here? But strong indicator, like I said, that you are somebody that was amazing to them. You are somebody who they would still want to cuddle up with, to still have those intimate moments and conversations with. Just you're special. Know that. The most special thing that they've ever had, and now they don't have it at all. Not funny, but if they knew better, they'd do better. And this is Gemini, this is Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius energy out here. Pisces with the High Priestess energy all out here. Yeah. All right. This is somebody who still speaks about you. This is somebody who, and the High Priestess has everything to do with psychic, telepathic, moon type energy, having a secret crush on you, still secretly lusting after you, secretly have feelings for you, secretly watching you, just not over you, just in general here. No matter what spaces they try and occupy, what faces that they try and replace you with, it's still yours, that they see, that they dream about, that is in their subconscious, that they feel is their twin flame, or they feel was their soulmate energy, because the number 11 here is on this card. You were their master. And when I say master, you could be a number 11 master number, but I mean master as in, like I said, somebody for them to learn from, to learn with, to grow, and for them to be on the same level as you. You know what I mean? We're all meant to match up with someone in some way, shape, or form here, whether that be a teammate type of level here or a soulmate type of dynamic. You are meant. There is somebody on this planet that is your match. And you may have more than one soulmate in this lifetime. That is possible as well. You know what I mean? But this person really feels like they messed up when it came to you. You were that to them. You were that friend. You were that lover. You were that figure. You were that everything. And instead of working with you, they worked overtime against you. And now it's put them in the energy of their shadow selves. It's a side of them where their light is dimmed. And like I said, they could be somewhere quietly reflecting. Okay, Seven of Cups, wishing for you to come back in some way, shape, or form here. Like literally dreaming of you to come back here. Six of Wands, seeing someone as who they could have one with. Um, they could be wanting to cook up something to head back in your direction. Um, Three of Swords, but heartbreak is definitely one that is the biggest lesson that this individual is facing when it comes to you here. Okay, I'm gonna leave this reading here. Like, look at this, Five of Wands. They're fighting with themselves right now. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I'll catch you later. Ciao.